Home sellers, are you looking to get your home sold fast and for top dollar with the least amount of hassle? In this video, we're going to discuss strategies that you can implement to get your home sold as quickly as possible and maximize your sales price, so stay tuned. Guys, if you're new to the channel, my name is Richard Soto, a local real estate broker with VIP Realty. Please hit that subscribe button as we do weekly videos discussing what it's like to live, work, and play right here in our local community, as well as we provide tips for home buyers and home sellers like yourself. In this video, we're going to discuss how you can get your home sold fast and for top dollar with the least amount of hassle. So let's get right into it, starting with the first tip, and that is going to be to list your home on the MLS. While you can get your home sold without being on the MLS, you won't maximize the amount of viewers and eyes on your home. While you can sell your home without being listed on the MLS, let me assure you, the results are not the same. And if we're in a market where homes are selling within hours, absolutely, you can sell your home without being on the MLS. However, in this current market and conditions, you definitely need every advantage that you can implement. Listing your home on the MLS is the fastest way to hit the housing market and market your property to thousands of home buyers, cash home buyers, and iBuyers. Plus, your listing is syndicated to real estate websites like Zillow, Realtor.com, VIP Realty, and many more, giving your property maximum exposure. One study found that homes listed on the MLS sell faster than those that aren't. Not just that, but most sellers received 17% more on the asking price too. So it's pretty easy to understand that the MLS is a crucial tool to getting more eyeballs on your home, to generate more interest on your home. Instead of you just placing a for sale by owner sign at the corner, while you might get some traffic, maybe you put an ad on a website or on a newspaper, it is not going to be comparable as the amount of reach that the MLS has, because it's going to literally be on thousands and thousands of websites. So that's going to bring demand and exposure to your home, which will result in definitely getting it sold faster and for more money. Okay, moving on to the second tip to getting your home sold fast and for top dollar, and that is going to be that you need to price your home aggressively, AKA properly. Guys, I've been in the real estate business for 20 years, and every once in a while, I get that seller that says, yes, Richard, the home across the street is the exact same square footage, bedrooms, size, everything is identical, it's a perfect comp. However, my home is special and it should net $150,000 more. Guys, that's not realistic. Your home is going to sit on the market longer, and the longer that a home sits on the market, the lower it's going to be in perceived value. So what does that mean? If I'm representing a buyer and we see a home that just hit the market, my advice to my client is, hey, we need to offer full price or be very aggressive with our initial offer. It just hit the market. Second scenario is, here's a home that's been sitting on the market for 6 months. Mr. Client, I suggest we lowball them. It's been sitting on the market for 6 months. They must be desperate. Nobody else wants this home, so let's go in as low as possible. So the longer your home sits on the market, the lower the perceived value that it will be to the public. Listing price is one of the most important factors that will determine how quickly your home sells. Setting a listing price involves having some knowledge about the local market value of homes, depending on the type of residence you are selling. Start with your real estate agent's comparative market analysis that evaluates your home against other recently sold or active properties, similar in factors such as square footage, location, and age. Okay, moving on to the next tip, and that is going to be to make quick repairs. I often suggest that the seller get a pre-home inspection before placing their home on the market. This way we have an idea of whatever issues the home might have, and if you can fix it yourself with some sweat equity, or maybe your father-in-law knows how to fix the roof or what have you, you can do that ahead of time and save thousands of dollars instead of waiting for the buyer to do the home inspection. So make sure you do as many repairs as possible before placing your home on the market. When aiming to sell your house fast, the last thing you need is to get in over your head with a remodeling project. Ask your agent about necessary fixes to clear a home inspection, such as water damage, structural issues, an old or damaged roof, plumbing problems, HVAC systems, refresh or replace the carpets, buff and polish the hardwood floors, touch up or repaint the walls. Okay guys, let's move on to the next tip, and that is going to be to offer a competitive buyer's agent commission. As we stated earlier, the number one thing we want to do is place it on the MLS. In addition to that is we want to offer the buyer's agent a competitive commission. Let me just tell you a secret, okay? Most agents, if you're working and you're showing the homes in this particular neighborhood and 9 offer 3% and 1 home is offering 1%. It is illegal for the realtor to skip or avoid that house that's offering them 1%. Okay, I would show the house, everyone at VIP Realty would show the house. However, is it probable? Is it a possibility that other brokerages or realtors might want to not show that particular property? I mean, you know, I'm not speaking for anyone. However, that's a very strong possibility. Should they do it? Absolutely not. However, the buyer's agents are the ones that are working hard, that are showing sometimes 20, 40, 70 homes to a buyer all over town before that buyer purchases. And sometimes buyer's agents show 70 homes and the buyer gets cold feet and never buys anything. So they definitely earn their commission. So you want to be able to provide the buyer's agent with an extremely competitive buyer agency commission. According to NAR's home buyer statistics, almost 90% of buyers hire the services of an agent to purchase new properties. Naturally, a substantial buyer commission ensures that your listing gets picked up by the agent when selling a home fast. The best way to attract buyer's agents is by listing on the MLS and offering a substantial commission. Buyer agents will work for you and help you sell your home faster. So offer a competitive buyer's agent commission. Another important factor in getting your home sold fast is that you or your agent respond quickly to showings and offers. The last thing that you want to do is make it difficult for a buyer's agent to show your home. So the more rules and regulations you might have on a showing, the more difficult it is for the buyer's agent and the buyer, meaning that if I have a buyer and I want to show the property this Saturday from 2 to 3, and your rules and regulations on your showing says, I only offer my property for showings on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 5 to 8 p.m. Well, that's making it difficult on me, that's making it difficult on my client, and oftentimes the client is just going to say, Richard, forget it. I don't have time to deal with all these hoops to get into the home. Are they trying to sell the home or not? And I tell my client, that's a damn good question. Apparently, they're not that serious at getting it sold. So make it easy for the agent and the buyer to enter your home. Second of all, make sure when you receive an offer that you respond quickly. Okay, a lot of agents are bogged down. They work as a single agent and they don't have the time and resources to be at all places. Within my office and my team, we have a staff. We work as a team, so we are on it. So as soon as we receive an offer, we communicate that to our seller. We want to be in communication immediately with the buyer's agent and their buyer and their lender. If we're fishing and we got that fish on the hook, I want to reel that baby in as quickly as possible, because I've been in this business for 20 years. And as motivated as a buyer could see this house and say, Richard, I love it, let's put an offer. If we don't get a response here in the next 24 hours, my client is going to call me and say, Richard, have you heard anything? I'm going to say no. Well, let's get back in the car, Richard, and look at some other homes tomorrow afternoon. Now, of course, I'm going to say absolutely. and they're going to find another home that they're more interested in. So by the time seller A replies and says, hey, we like the offer, let's work something out, I'm going to have to tell them, too late. We've moved on. Get yourself a better agent because they're not on top of it. So make it easy to show and respond quickly to any offers that you might receive. Okay, let's move on to the next topic. And guys, I am on fire today, giving you excellent information and content just to let you know. Okay, so let's move on to the next strategy, and that is going to be to take professional photos. Anytime I step into a home, whether it's me or one of my teammates, and we are talking to the home seller, I stress the fact that professional photos are extremely important. Not only are professional photos important, but the amount. We want to put as many photos as is allowed into the MLS. As I tell the sellers, Mr. and Miss Home Seller, your first viewing is not when they enter through your home's door. The first showing is done online before they ever make it to your house. So it is extremely important that we make the very best impression while they're surfing the internet. We've all seen the listings. It only has 2 or 3 photos. And then you think to yourself, why isn't there more photos? That house must be a dump, or they must be hiding something, or it's falling apart. Something is wrong with that home. So that's why you want to maximize the amount of photos that you upload. In addition to that, we also see photos where the realtor or the home seller used their iPhone. The coloring, the grading is awful. There's junk all in the back of the countertops in the kitchen. It is imperative that your photos are professionally shot, that they're staged. More than ever, house hunters scroll through home listings on smartphones and tablets when they're ready to buy. NAR statistics show that 95% of recent buyers use the internet to search for a home, with 41% looking at properties online as their first step. Professional photos that are clear and sharp could net you thousands of dollars more in your home sale. 84% of buyer rankings listed photos as very useful, according to NAR's 2022 Generational Trend Report. Many agents will include professional photography as their listing service. Okay, moving on to the next strategy, and that is going to be that your real estate agent have a dominant internet presence. 97% of home buyers and home sellers start their search online. If you don't have a dominant internet presence, you're just not going to get the exposure that your property needs. Just because a realtor has a fancy, pretty, shiny website doesn't mean that it's a valuable website. I take such pride in VIP Realty's SEO presence. We are the most dominant internet marketing firm in our local market. We've been doing SEO for 20 years. So we receive thousands and thousands of visitors to our website each and every month. So if your realtor's website isn't ranking organically, or they're not spending thousands of dollars on pay-per-clicks to generate traffic, then you're not going to get the exposure that your listing deserves. The 2020 NAR report shows that 43% of potential home buyers use the internet as the first step in their search to find a home, and 97% use the internet at some point in their home search. These stats illuminate the importance of having exceptional online presence when selling your home. So when you're interviewing your real estate agent and they bring up the topic about SEO and web presence, guys, let me give you a little secret. Everybody's going to tell you that they have a great internet presence. However, a realtor can easily prove if they do or not. So always ask for a keyword ranking report from Google, or ask for their Google Analytics so you can see the actual amount of traffic that the website receives on a monthly basis. I tell you guys, every time I go into a listing and I bring my Google Analytics report and I compare it to the competition, it's a no-brainer. I love the fact that we dominate the internet. Guys, it's a windy day. However, it's still a beautiful day to be alive, and for me to get your home sold fast and for top dollar with the least amount of hassle. Okay, moving on to the next strategy, and that is going to be YouTube. We implemented a YouTube strategy several years ago, and we have generated millions of views to our YouTube channel. We share a lot of local market information, but in addition to that, we do some awesome real estate video tours of our listings and different home builders throughout our marketplace, and that is a great way to market a home. It's easy to share the information, and home buyers across the world have seen our videos and have purchased homes sight unseen without ever entering the United States of America, all because of a video. Video is the fastest way to share information, and it's just not fast, it's emotional and believable. Buyers know PICS can be manipulated. Landing pages with video have up to 800% more conversions than the same page without a video, and videos are shared 1,200% more times than links and text combined. Yes, Agent Smith. Of course, I sold the home already. Guys, I don't know what people are talking about, calling me 2 days after my listing hit the market, and of course, I've already got it sold. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the tips. I know for a fact they're very beneficial to any home seller, whether you're in our market or across the world or in a different state. Definitely implement these marketing tactics, whether you're selling for sale by owner or if you have an agent. Make sure they have the same game plan that I shared with you today. You'll be glad you did. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're thinking about relocating to our marketplace, or you need to get your home sold fast and for top dollar, or maybe you just have some questions, I'm here and I'll be happy to answer them. For now, I will see you on the next video.
I've been winning, I'm like, why me? I heard these labels wanna buy me. I don't need you, boo, I style me.